At 68, country music legend Patty Loveless finally speaks up about fellow star Vince Gill. Loveless, born Patricia Lee Ramey on January 4, 1957, in a small coal mining town in Kentucky, grew up listening to the sounds of bluegrass and old-time country music. Her childhood, marked by her coal miner father's struggle with black lung disease, gave her the emotional grit and authenticity that would later define her music. Inspired by Kentucky-born greats like Loretta, Lynn, and Dolly Parton, she pursued her dream, first with her brother Roger and then in Nashville. Patty's powerful, emotional voice quickly made her a star in the late 1980s neo-traditional country movement. Hits like Chains, Timber, I'm Falling in Love, and later Blame It on Your Heart cemented her place. The 1990s were the height of her success, but unlike some who chased pop fame, Patty always stayed true to her Appalachian roots. Albums like Mountain Soul, 2001, blended country and bluegrass, solidifying her reputation as one of the genre's most authentic storytellers. She married her producer, Emory Gordy Jr., in 1989, finding a stable personal and creative partner after her first marriage ended. After decades of working together, Patty recently shared a heartfelt reflection on her relationship with Vince Gill, calling him more than just a duet partner. He's been a friend who stood by me when the spotlight dimmed, when I doubted myself, and when I needed to remember why I fell in love with music in the first place, Loveless shared. The two first teamed up in the early 1990s. Their duets like My Kind of Woman, My Kind of Man became classics, celebrated for their perfect harmonies and incredible chemistry. When Vince and I sang together, it was two hearts speaking the same language. There was something natural about it. We didn't have to plan or force anything. It just happened. Patty credits Vince with bringing out her best, often telling her during recordings, "Patty, don't overthink it. Just tell the story." Their professional partnership quickly grew into an enduring friendship built on trust and mutual respect, which she said made the tough country music world much easier. Vince wasn't just there for the career highs. He was a reliable ally during tough personal times for Patty and her husband, Emory. She describes him as a steady, grounded, and kind person who gives without expecting anything back. Loveless emotionally recalled their performance of Vince's song, Go Rest High on That Mountain, at George Jones' 2013 funeral. When Vince became overwhelmed, Patty instinctively stepped in to sing harmony. I reached for the harmony, and somehow the music carried both of us through. It reminded me of the sacred power of music to heal, even when words fail. Looking back on her career, Patty Loveless keeps Vince Gill at the top of the list of people who shaped her. "He's family," she said simply. "Not by blood, but by bond." There's a kind of peace that comes from knowing someone like Vince is in your corner. In finally sharing these thoughts, Patty Loveless reminds fans that the heart of country music is found in the genuine, lasting connections between the people who make it. Find more stories on the enduring friendships and legendary careers of music's biggest stars on Old Hollywood Pulse. Would you like to know more about the collaboration between Patty Loveless and Vince Gill, or a specific song they recorded? Tell us in a comment, and don't forget to subscribe the Old Hollywood Pulse for more updates. Thank you.